Peace. A and B African man born on random rant of the night. Alright, it's episode 2. I don't understand the clout chasing on the internet, especially one of the most recent problems has been Hassan Campbell, aka Poppy, aka Super Thug of the fucking of the podcast world. I don't understand dudes like that. You know what I mean? I don't rock with his content, so and the reason why is because I think that he's over exaggerates a lot of shit. I think he makes a lot of people look like he tries to come off like he's exposing the truth. And a lot of times I think he's just trying to get clout. He's not trying to help no kids. He's not mentoring anybody. He's not going out there and building relationships with people to help. You know what I'm saying? He told the world that he got molested by Bam. Okay, that's not the conversation that I'm having. The conversation, I'm not sitting there saying that, oh, he didn't get molested by Bam. I'm not going to go there because I wasn't there for me to even speak on it, right? But he's upset that Cassie got paid from the Diddy case. You don't know nothing about the Cassie case. You know very little. You don't know what transpired, but we do know that Diddy is in a lot of hot water. So yeah, he settled quickly because there was no wins on his behalf, right? Okay, you're mad because you didn't get that same residual income or something from the Bam situation. Or was there a court case built around Bam? I don't know. Somebody tell me. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times when I speak, y'all try to say that, oh, well, you're defending Bam, da-da-da-da. It's not about defending Bam, it's about defending the truth, all right? Was there a court case, right, against Bam? And where's your proof that the industry really protected him? Because as far as I'm concerned, the way Bam moved, the industry has been against Bam since the Zulu Nation started. All right? As far as, like, not the Zulu Nation started, but since the industry started using hip-hop as a genre. You know what I'm saying? So all the allegations and all the other stuff, I don't really look into it. You know why I don't look into it? Because people could be telling you all types of different things about these different people that they say the music industry protect. The music industry didn't protect. Well, all right, let me tell you something. With the R. Kelly situation and Aaliyah, the music industry didn't really protect R. Kelly. It was y'all people that were around Aaliyah and R. Kelly that protected R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't speak up against R. Kelly. Y'all said it. You know what I mean? And then there was a lot of parents that offered these girls and their daughters to R. Kelly. I'm not defending R. Kelly. I'm just saying the people that the people that are testifying against R. Kelly now, a lot of them were young and their parents knew that they had these relationships with R. Kelly, right? Now with Aaliyah, I can't speak on how she's not here to defend herself, so I'm not going to speak any ill will against her. I wouldn't do that anyways, but she was one of my favorite artists, right? But understand something. When you, as a parent, look at the monies and look at what star that this person's going to make them, you're going to send your child right over so you can collect a check. Now, I'm not saying that's what a mother did. I'm not even going to make those allegations because I don't want to be like the rest of these fools and be like, oh, well, this is what happened. And no. But I'll tell you this, right? A lot of people that are trying to expose these different people are out for clout. Like Hassan Campbell is out for clout. All right? He could be telling a true story. He could be. But the way he's going about telling his story and sitting there fussing and trying to beg people to come out and fight him and all this other shit with a knife in his pocket in the middle of the Bronx River projects, what are you doing? You stupid? Like, I don't know what goes on in New York to understand the dynamics, but I know what goes on in the hood in Boston, and I know that if I was to go outside on some bullshit at 44 years old, talking shit to these young cats, yeah, I'm gonna get shot at. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all gotta have some type of tact with yourself. If he was out there just chilling, doing a video and talking about his grievance with it, calmly as a grown ass man that he is, he wouldn't have got shot. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have got shot because they would have respected his grown demeanor. Because these kids don't care about your street shit at that age. If you fucking got grays in your hair or you old to them and you in your 30s and 40s, they don't give a fuck about your clout. You ain't got no fucking presence. Don't sit there and talk about my goons and my wolves and my peoples. They're not worried about that shit. They're not worried about who you got if they ain't with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we was younger, we used to chill deep in places and all other stuff. That's when you worried about us because we was deep. But when you freaking like old and you got a job or you got money coming in and you got income and you a grown ass man with a house and family and kids, you need to start thinking differently. Everybody's looking for clout. Everybody want to flash their money and talk about how much money they got online. Listen, man, you need to be talking about how to invest money. You need to be talking about how to grow businesses. I'd rather you floss and flash about that. I don't even care about your music industry shit that you're doing. A lot of rappers that are doing their thing is cool, but I don't really care about what you actually are doing on that level because it doesn't do anything for the community to me. As far as what I'm seeing, every rapper wants to be supported. I don't care about that shit. I get my support by working. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? I dropped 2 CDs in less than 4 days, right? I don't clout chasing about that shit. It's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. People say, yo, you shouldn't think like that. I don't. Because to be honest with you, like, rap is a broke culture. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is rich in knowledge, wisdom, understanding, sound right, reason, and all these other things if you have the right person behind it or the right people behind it. But if you got the industry behind it, it's going to be around negativity, ignorance, you know what I'm saying, instability, poor mental health. This is what rap music in the industry has done. See, people say it's hip-hop culture. Hip-hop culture has nothing to do with none of those things. The principles that Bam Bada created, these are the things that they attacked the person that created these things. So they erase all of that shit, which is why we say 50 years of hip-hop. It's not 50 years of hip-hop. It's 49. A lot of people want to argue with me about it. I'm not going to argue with you about it. It's 49. You know what I'm saying? Because the culture was established in 1974. We are only in 2023. Now, I know it's just 1 year off, but damn. You erase all of that history that the Zulu Nation did because of the allegations with Bam. You know what I'm saying? You erase all of that. So all of that history does not matter. I'll give you this example before I jump off of this, right? And I say this to my Hip Hop Beyond brothers, and we all can agree. Thomas Jefferson was the second president of the United States. He had raped slaves, and he had black mixed babies that he still kept in slavery. Why are we sitting there acknowledging his history if we're going to take away the history that Bam put that was positive for the culture? Now, if he did the shit, right? Okay, how you feel is how you feel. If he did the shit, there's evidence, I get it. I understand it. But you still shouldn't erase what he did on the positive level. Not saying that you should overshadow it. I never believe in overshadowing the negativity that somebody does, right? Especially if you hurt people. Chris Benoit from WWE, he killed himself and his wife. I think he did some other shit. He killed his wife and his kids, some shit like that. He did some wild steroid attack shit on his family and ended up killing himself as well, if I'm not mistaken. For those who are in wrestling, I used to watch it, but I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, but do you erase his history from WWE? Did you erase George Washington's history when he cut down the cherry tree? For those who are Moors, study Moorish science to this day, you know about the cherry tree. George Washington cut the cherry tree. That was the Moorish flag. Do we erase the fact that George Washington, do you take him off the dollar bill and the quarter? No. So why do you do that? That's my whole argument. It has nothing to do with defending Bam. It has nothing to do with going against Hassan Campbell. I think Hassan Campbell needs to freaking grow up. And if he don't like this video, so be it. You're not going to do anything to me, and your wolves ain't going to do nothing to me. And I'm not a New York guy. And even if I was in New York, you wasn't doing shit to me because I got a whole family over there. I'm not worried about you. And I'm not even trying to use that as clout. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I walk in peace. I walk to the places. I do what I got to do. I go to hell home. You know what I'm saying? You trying to prove a point because you're upset because you didn't get the compensation from BAM. Well, did you really pursue compensation from BAM? Like, explain yourself on that level. Was there a case? Cassie filed a case. Did Ronald Savage file a case? Somebody answer those questions. And don't answer them with haste and like, well, I know. I don't give a fuck what you know. Just tell me what you know. I don't give a fuck what you say you know. Tell me, yeah, they filed a case and it got overshadowed. Okay, I'll accept that information. You know why? Because I wasn't there. But to go out in the street in the middle of the Bronx River and sit there and fuss, and then you argue with kids that don't even know who Afrika Bambaataa is. These kids wasn't even born in the 1900s. They was born in fucking early 2000s. Throwing fucking bottles at you. You should have left then. A grown man would have left then, but you obviously don't. You have mental health problems, and it might be from your molestation issues. Whether it was Bam or somebody else that did it. You said Bam did it, so that's what it is. That's what it is with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is with you. I'm not claiming nothing because I wasn't there. Like I said, I'm not like, I always tell people to research and find out the truth. If you have the truth, okay. It's what it is. But to go out there and do all that shit and then you get shot and then you filming yourself, driving yourself to the hospital, I think you're corny for that. That's corny. That's corny. And too many rappers, too many podcasters, too many people that have YouTube channels want to clout chase for what? Doesn't make sense. If you want to check out the video, go onto YouTube and type in Hassan Campbell gets shot. And look it up. You'll see the foolishness, man. So with that being said, that's my random rant of the night, episode 2. Check out the new mixtape, this new thing's dedicated to Wu-Tang, dedicated to the Wu-Tang Clan, volume 2, free online on AfricanManborn.com. Also check out the vintage album, which is all over all different platforms, all major streaming platforms, even AfricanManborn.com. I'd rather you purchase it from there. You can purchase it on iTunes, you can purchase it on Amazon and other places, but I'd rather you go to AfricanManborn.com and get the actual download yourself. It's 10 tracks produced by me, just like the King album was in 2022, where I produced 15 tracks. All right, new music coming soon, which is the God MC mixtape, January 1st. For those who are going to be at the Kwanzaa event in Imani, I will be releasing that album that day. It will be online as well. I might have some hard copies that day. I'll have some hats and some t-shirts and all the other stuff going down, all right, with the hip-hop beyonders and so on and so on, all right? So, peace, and I'll see you on the next rant.